Jessica, and today I'm going to be bringing you a Black Friday haul. So we, and by we I mean my husband and I, went Black Friday shopping and we vlogged the entire time. I will link the vlog right up there as well as down below if you're interested in seeing kind of the behind the scenes of when I was buying all of this stuff. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into the haul. So I think it's like 5 or 6 different stores. We started at Target. I have 2 different bags from Target to share with you guys. The first thing, all of their clothing and like women's clothing, accessories, etc. I think it was like everything except for like undergarments and socks were 40% off. So this shirt first caught my eye. It is so cute, and it's kind of like a fitted sweater, which I love. And in the store it looked red, but it really is kind of more of an orange. But I loved that it had the navy blue and white plaid on it and that the sleeves were just that plain color. And it's pretty soft. So I was so excited to find this. All of this plaid, I got a lot of plaid, and of course I already own a lot of plaid. I love it, and it makes me think of like the 90s and like Home Alone Christmas time, which is like my favorite, which is a lot of our favorite. I think that's why we all love it so much. But I was very excited about that find there. And a lot of this stuff, these were things that I've been eyeing at Target for a while anyway, and then when it was 40% off, I was like, if I'm ever gonna do it, now is the time. So this next one, I used to have a shirt like this that I wore, but it was a little large on me, and then when I washed it once, it like shrunk really oddly, so I got rid of it. But it's just a plain light denim shirt, a button up, and I love the sleeves, how you can kind of roll them up that way. It's just a really kind of loose fitting, but not too loose. You know, there's kind of a fine line, but it's really comfortable, and it's a really soft denim, where I feel like the one I had before wasn't quite as soft. So I was really excited about this one right here. And then one that I've been eyeing for a long time at Target was this plaid shirt. And again, it's a button up, but it's green and black. And I love it so much. I have a black and white, kind of similar to this plaid. I have a black and white plaid shirt that I got there a couple weeks ago that I love, that I wear like all the time, and I was like, I need more. So I found this one. I was so excited. This one's different because it buttons up all the way down, whereas the black and white one I have only buttons like 3 or 4 down, and then the rest is just a shirt, you know. So I was very excited. Again, it's so soft. It's not like a thick flannel. It's kind of thinner and just really soft. So I like that. That way you're not like, I don't know, I feel like I sweat too much if it's any thicker. The next shirt I got, I hadn't seen at Target yet. And this is one that I figured for just going out would be really cute. It's just a tank top, but it's a little bit closer in around the neck. And then it's just got this like metallic threading throughout that makes it look really just fun and comfortable too. It's not form-fitting at all. I feel like this would be cute on its own when it's warmer out, but it would also be really cute under a cardigan with a cute statement necklace or without a statement necklace. It's just a really pretty piece, and I really like that it's got this silver exposed zipper on the back. I just like that a lot. So I was excited. I feel like I don't have very many like dressy tanks that I could wear under something, and oh, this would be really cute with a blazer too, or a kimono. There's a million things you could wear with, so love that. And oh, another thing I got was, this is kind of boring, you guys. This is just a black long sleeve t-shirt. I got it in its crew neck because I bought a fur vest recently. If you saw one of my recent videos and my vlog where I talked about it. I'm trying to figure out what looks good with it, and I knew that I really wanted just a plain black long sleeve shirt, so this was like a couple dollars. I was like, perfect. So that's what that is for. I also got this, their jewelry is also 40% off, and I found this piece that's like this black, almost like druzy stone, but with the gold, and it is actually like semi-fitted. I feel like a lot of bangles that I get are really big, and this is a stretchy one, but are really big, and they end up like going all the way to here, and that drives me bonkers. So this one actually like stays, you know, there's like a radius I'll accept that it'll fall down, but this one, it's perfect. So I love it so much. This was originally $12.99, so it ended up being under $10 for sure. Oh, these were like 3 for $5. I only got one pair though. These are these like heather gray, like really light gray, plain gloves, but what I loved about them is that they're touchscreen compatible. So, you know, they look like really simple gloves, and these are so good. I have lots of cutesy gloves, but these are so practical. For all the traveling we do, I need a really packable pair of gloves that are touchscreen compatible, that would match anything, and these are perfect. So I'm kind of thinking I should have gotten more than one pair, just like when these wear out, but I would figure Target will probably sell gloves like this forever. And then the last thing I got at Target is this novel, and it's called Z, and it's a novel of Zelda Fitzgerald, who is the wife of F. Scott Fitzgerald, who wrote like The Great Gatsby, and they were really big in like the writers group of friends back in the 20s, and so I've heard really good things about this book, and of course it was a New York Times bestseller, although there's so many books that are New York Times bestsellers, but I was really excited, so I'm excited to read this book. Moving on, the next place we stopped was Kohl's, and they had some pretty good deals, but as I walked through it, and you can see it in the vlog, I kind of felt like it was just a lot of the same thing, and I already had bought enough plaid like at Target and also what I own, so I was like, okay, there's a lot of plaid there, which was so cute, but I didn't really need any more. So the one thing I loved was, again, this kind of heather gray colored sweater, but it was actually kind of fitted. You see that? So I really, really liked that, and I loved that it had just a little bit of design to it where there's a little bit of a difference in the texture in the middle versus the outside. So my biggest complaint with sweaters is that they not never, but a lot of them never look, I just said it again, a lot of them don't look flattering on like anyone, and they're just so boxy, and then you just feel uncomfortable, or they're too thick. But all the things I found were very, again, like kind of flexible and thinner, and this one's a little bit thinner too, but it's still gonna be warm. So I loved this, and I love this color. It really is the same color as these gloves I got. I think it's so pretty. And that one was the doorbuster deal. It was like $10, but they had a lot of different colors. I had my eye on, there was like a wine colored one that was really, really pretty too. I also got this pair of Champion socks. I go through running socks, I wear them out, to be frank. And these, I usually get Nike ones, but they're really, really expensive, but they're really nice. But with our puppy, he keeps running away with my socks and chewing them up before I catch him with it. So I'm like, okay, these Nike socks are too expensive to be going through like that. So I found these ones by Champion, and they're gray and black, and I love color, but for me, I just like to have really boring gym socks, like gray and black only. White ones show dirt too easily, and it kind of grosses me out. And the bright ones, I don't know, like it clashes with my shoes, and I know that sounds kind of dumb, but that's just the way I feel. So I'm really boring with my gym socks, but these felt really well made, and there's like a reinforced ankle and heel area, which I really like. So was very excited about that, and I got 6 pairs for the price of like 2 or 3 pairs of Nike ones. So and then the last thing I got at Kohl's was this pair of golden hoops. It was by it says the Ear Edit, but I think it was under the Apartment 9 umbrella. I don't know, like that brand, but I loved how thin these were, and I always have a pair of silver and gold hoops because I travel with them, and I like usually bring like 1 pair of studs, and that's it. Because they work with anything, but I had recently lost one of my 2 golden hoops, and I love the big, just really thin ones, because again, they just look really nice and put together, but a little edgy, but not really. I just love them, so I was very excited about that find. The next stop was Express, and they had their entire store 50% off, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I love Express's clothes, but they're really overpriced for what they are, and even when you find them on sale, it's not always very reasonable still. So the first thing I got was, again, another kind of going out top that you can layer under a blazer, which is this tank top. I loved it, and here's the thing, you guys. You're learning about me that I'm obsessed with like the 1920s. This made me think of like Art Deco, so kind of the same. And I loved the shapes. I loved that it was gold and a little bit of silver, and then just it's plain on the back. And it's kind of like a halter, and it feels really comfortable. It feels decently well made for what it is. I mean, this isn't something that I'm gonna wear all the time, that I'm gonna really wear it out. And of course, I'll have to wash it on the delicate cycle, because that's the one downside. But I was very excited about this find, and I think it ended up being about 14 bucks. So I was like, that's not bad for a shirt that it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And the other thing I got at Express were these pleather jeggings, or, well, no, I guess you'd call them leggings. Jeggings would only be if they're jean ones. And these were still over $20, but I was like, you know what? I've been wanting a pair like this forever because they're so pretty under like tunics and things with boots. And I don't know, I just always wanted some, and these actually feel like the inside is like just polyester, or I don't even know what this would be called, but just a really stretchy, comfortable material on the inside, because that's the thing, when I always look at them, I'm like, those look uncomfortable, but these actually feel like they would be comfortable, and they're just fitted all the way down, and I am so excited to wear these with all kinds of things, because you can dress these up and down. They're awesome. The next place we went was it American Eagle or Aeropostale? Aeropostale. And I found this coat. And this was the priciest thing I bought. This was originally $100 and it was 60% off, so it was $40. But I was like, okay, for a really nice coat, and it's not as well made as like one you're gonna spend $400 for like at a department store. I know that, and it's evident, but it's one of those cute coats that I was looking for one to take with me to London. And I know if you're annoyed about me talking about it, I'm trying not to talk about it. I'm just excited about it. But it's crazy fitted, and it's like the most fitted jacket I've ever had. But it's got these cute toggle buttons here, but it also zips. So the toggle buttons are kind of for decoration, but you also actually can use them. But the main thing is the zipper all the way up, and it kind of flares out at the bottom. It has a hood, which it's so hard to find a cute jacket, especially like a pea coat that's actually kind of thicker like this, with a hood, because it's going to rain, I am sure, a decent amount. But it's got really nice pockets, and I was so excited about this. So if they ever have a sale like that again, you guys have got to look at their coats. And of course, Bethany Moda has a line there. This isn't from her line, but she had a lot of cute coats there too. So definitely something worth checking out, because Aeropostale's not a place I would think to go for coats, but I was very impressed. And the last thing I'll share with you is something from the Disney store. I love Disney, if you didn't know that about me, and we go to Disney World like once a year, sometimes twice. Sometimes thrice. No, I don't think we've ever gone 3 times a year. I wish. But our dog is named Pinocchio, and so it's our first year having him. I mean, we got him in August, I think. I don't know when. But this is a little Pinocchio ornament we found at the Disney store. So we were like, you know what? That's perfect, because my mom actually got us a little like Puppy's First Christmas or whatever kind of ornament. It's so cute. We can put a picture of him as a puppy. But this was just one that we wanted to buy for ourselves as well, just because, first of all, it's Disney, but also it's just Pinocchio, even though it's not a puppy, but he's kind of standing like a puppy there. So that is everything that I bought this past Black Friday. I would love to know what deals you scored, and if you've done a video about this or anything like that, even blog posts, let me know down below, because I love seeing what else is out there. And the nice thing about Black Friday deals is, even if you can't get the same deal, you can at least see, like, especially with the Target and Kohl stuff, those things are still there. So it's not that you can't get them, it just might be, they might be a couple dollars more. So I love seeing this stuff. Other than that, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.